At the foot of the Bavarian Alps, in the far south of Germany, the summit of the Group of Seven takes place. For 3 days, the war in Ukraine, food and energy shortage, as well as economic inflation, top the agenda of the summit of leaders of the United States, Britain, Canada, Japan, France, Italy, Germany, and Ukraine as a special guest. Threatened by the legitimate ambitions of Beijing, the G7 put on track on Sunday, at the initiative of the United States, a vast investment program for developing countries supposed to respond to the huge project financed by China, but with still vague contours.
Today we officially launched the Partnership for Global Infrastructure and Investment. Collectively, we aim to mobilize nearly $600 billion from the G7 by 2027.
The Russia-Ukraine crisis overshadows the usual G7 agenda. Addressing the leaders of the Group of Seven, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky demanded on Monday more weapons for his country and an additional tightening of Western sanctions on Moscow. In turn, the head of the European Union's Council of Governments affirmed that the 27 members bloc maintains unity in backing Kyiv against Russia's adventure in Ukraine, with money and political support.
The EU will continue to provide robust support to Ukraine, financial, humanitarian and political. And we have also mobilized 2 billion euros to provide military equipment, but Ukraine needs more, and we are committed to providing more.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson also urged his fellow Group of Seven leaders not to give in to fatigue over the war in Ukraine.
We're here in Germany with the richest countries in the world focusing on Ukraine and how to keep that coalition of support for Ukraine together at a time when, realistically, that there is going to be fatigue in populations and politicians.
Russia-Ukraine crisis turned the geopolitical, economic, and even environmental balances. The summit's agenda and priorities changed, and the issue of preserving the environment declined under the pressure of the energy crisis, inflation, and the future of economic crisis looming on the horizon, which may threaten systems and countries that have not yet recovered from the corona pandemic.